Coach, you just want to start with your opening thoughts on the game, and then we'll move on to questions.
Today was an ugly, gritty game. Offensively, we were not in sync. We had a lot of wasted possessions. End of the game, I'm, not seeing the clock. I mistakenly told Courtney to foul. So we had, so if we needed it, we had only one foul to give instead of two. So mental mistake by me to make her foul and then get a reset on the clock. But at the end of the day, we still, we box out right there. We come up with the rebound. We're going to overtime. So I feel bad for the girls because they played hard and battled hard to get back in the game to tie the game up. It's just unfortunate that we leave here like this again.
And first question will come from Brandon Sudge. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, Coach. I mean, it's kind of back-to-back heartbreakers here. So the first thing here, can you take me through that bucket there at the end? Did you guys think the clock had run out, or was it just a thing of not boxing out? And then
it's twofold. I think when the buzzer went off, everybody stopped thinking it was a shot clock violation. But the buzzer went off, and I thought the ball had already hit the rim, so that kind of stopped everyone. And they said there was no time left, but 0.1 seconds. So we didn't have enough time to draw up somewhere we could get a real shot. We had to tip it. But the buzzer did. I haven't seen the replay yet, but the buzzer did go off kind of quick, and I guess it stopped everyone thinking it was a shot clock violation. And they went to the glass and put it back in. So we just got to finish plays, and we didn't on that possession.
Manuel Glaze, go ahead.
You went with Aari towards the end with the hot hand. She looked like she was in rhythm tonight. What were your thoughts on her play tonight?
Aari gave us good minutes off the bench. She came in, hit some big shots for us, was able to be aggressive and attack downhill a little bit, and gave us solid defense. I was really happy with Aari's contributions tonight. She played well down the stretch.
Brandon Sudge, back to you.
Coach, I mean, after these two games, how do you kind of address this with your team about moving forward? I mean, are the goals you guys had a couple games ago, are those goals still kind of like in your view?
We just have to take each game one game at a time. I mean, we've been in all three of the basketball games we just played. It's a tough game, tough to play this many games in 7 days or however long we've been here. So it's taxing on our players. But we just got to find a way to grind out a win. We get to go back home, get the rest one day and come back and fight for another one. So we just got to stay in it. I tell them all the time, we don't break. And we've been right on the cusp of winning games, and that win is coming. And then we can move up from there. So we just got to get that first win.
Manuel Glaze, back to you.
When did you decide to pull the trigger on Tip? She gave you some minutes. She didn't have a productive. When did you decide that you wanted to let her get some run tonight?
It was all on Tiffany. So, Tiffany said she'd be prepared to come off the bench today. And obviously she hasn't played in a long time. So she's got to get some of the rest off. But it was good to just get her out there to get a feel. And, again, she's rusty, but it's good to have her out there and get her playing minutes so we can, get her back in the flow.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh. All right, we've got Courtney Williams here. If you have a question for her, please raise your hand. I'll call on you. And Emmanuel Glaze, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Great bounce back game for you, Court. But describe that last series for us. What did you see while you was on the floor? And I know the buzzer went on, but it looks like everybody kind of froze when that buzzer went on. What did you see out there?
Yeah, I just said that actually. I think it's a teaching moment for everybody. You got to continue to keep playing. I think a a lot of people just thought that the shot clock was the actual buzzer, except NECA. So I think that's just a learning moment. You know, I mean, can't be mad at nobody. Just kind of gotta move forward. But those type of losses is the ones where you just look back and be like, damn, it's tough.
Brandon Sudge, go ahead.
Hey, Courtney, I mean, after these couple of heartbreakers in a row here, starting off 0-3 after a training camp, I guess you guys had a lot of positives. I mean, what type of emotions are there right now? And do you guys still kind of have those goals in view, or do you kind of have to change it up a little bit and look at things a little bit differently here?
Nah, I mean, as you can see in our last games, man, we right there. You know, we right there. A couple different possessions and the game is ours. You know, last game just making our free throws. You know, I think for us it's right now it's a focus thing. It's not an effort thing. It's not a chemistry thing. So I think, you know, in the first half, that was kind of our problem. The things now is things that we can fix. As you can see, we've been in every single game. You see our resilience where, you know, where we're down, we continue to keep fighting for one another. So I think we fixed the big things. Now it's just a matter of fixing the mechanics, which are fixable. So, I mean, I'm excited for what this team can do. And it's just a matter of us getting over that hump. And we know that we can. We showing it every night. We right there, and we gonna get it.
Emmanuel Glaze, back to you.
Two quick questions for you, Court. After you had that game last, you look like you came out determined not to have a back-to-back game like that. And the second, how good was it to see number 15 step back out there on the floor tonight?
It was good. Man, you know, we definitely been missing Tiff a lot. So just to have her out there, it's an amazing feeling. And last game, my foot was hurt. Y'all keep playing with me. My foot was hurt the last game, so that's why I was thrown off a little bit. But I changed my shoes, so we back in action. We back in action.
So we saw.
Yeah.
She somehow found shoes that were more green than the last one.
It saw.
Brandon Sudge, we'll go back to you for the last question. Go ahead.
Hey, Courtney, so, I mean, if I can follow up here, and I don't really mean this in like a bad way or anything, but how do you guys kind of fix those little things before it's too late? Before you guys run out of games?
I mean, I think it's, like I said, it's just a focus thing, just everybody locking in. We not in panic mode. We know that it's fixable, and I think it's just showing up every day, and that's what we've been doing. And we determined to get over that hump, and we not looking at it's ever too late. You know, we're gonna continue to keep playing Atlanta Dream basketball. I think everybody's been seeing the shift. Like I said, now it's just a matter of, like I said, last game free throws. We've been getting the extra free throws now. We're making sure that we put an emphasis on free throws. And I'm pretty sure, you know, in the game situations now we're gonna have an emphasis on in the game situations. So like I said, it's not a lack of effort. And that's a good thing. That's a great thing, because like I said, the things that we need to fix are 100% fixable, and we're gonna fix them. So we're gonna get there. Don't panic. We good.
All right, Court, thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all.
Tony? Emmanuel, can you hear us? You can go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Aari. Just talk about, you know, putting in what you had to put in tonight. 15 points coming off the bench, and, you know, played significant minutes in the fourth. What was your mindset to keep it going and to help the team out tonight too? Which was a good game, close game.
Yeah, I seen my PG, my big sis Odyssey. She wasn't feeling it. So we're a team, we're a sisterhood. So we all have to pick her up and have her back. And I knew that I was the next man standing. So when I got in, I had to make the best of it and make sure the team was organized and just setting the tone defensively.
Brandon Sedge, go ahead.
Hey, Ari. So in terms of that run that y'all had in the fourth quarter, can you speak on what that means for this team's optimism and kind of where you guys are at, regardless of not having a win yet, I guess, out of the Olympic time off.
To reiterate what Coach Darius always says, we win, but we don't break. So, I mean, we're hungry for a win. We're destined for a win. We got a chance to go back home against the Mercury and, play better and try to get a win. But I like where everything is headed. We have a couple minor mistakes down the stretch, but I mean, it's something we can learn from. Just watch film, back to the drawing board. But we want to win. So we got to clean it up and just come back and be ready to play.
Emmanuel Glaze, back to you.
What did you learn about yourself during this road trip? You played Phoenix and you played back-to-back versus LA, and it looks like, from the beginning of the season to now, your game is you're progressing in the league. What did you learn about yourself during this trip?
I just pretty much, I didn't learn anything, but I had to channel my Arizona area. I had to keep telling myself, like, hey, like, be aggressive, and just hear my teammates constantly like, hey, like, be you. And so just hearing my teammates tell me that, and just, before the game, Coach Darius is telling me, we need you to be aggressive. So, just them telling me that, and just me reminding myself of who I am, like, hey, you got to do your thing. And so I got the chance tonight, and I showed out, but I definitely wanted to win.
And Brandon Sedge, back to you for the last question. Go ahead.
Harry, kind of following up, I guess. So, does it help you guys that you are going back home to have a chance to get over this hump? And how do you guys get over this hump before, I guess, it's too late to make a playoff run, or before you guys run out of games, I guess?
Yeah, we just have to not get too down. This is basketball, it's part of it. Don't get too high, don't get too low. So we have to keep telling ourselves that, and just, like I said, we got to go back and watch film and just clean up those things. We can't keep having like the same mistakes happen every game. We just got to lock in, and we got to focus down the stretch and just be more disciplined. But despite this tough road trip, I'm proud of my team and just how much we've grown and just how we're playing together, but we're definitely due for a win.
All right, Aari, thank you so much.
Thank you.